This is a Headgum podcast.
Hello and welcome to Perfect Person, the show where I'm perfect and you're, of course, a person. Recently, I've been tidying up.
Like clearing house?
Cleaning house.
Colonoscopy coming out.
I did get a colonoscopy
Did you
once.
really?
I did. He said I got a gorgeous colon.
What?
But I've been tidying up and I've been trying to get into it in a sort of productive way. I'm thinking about tidying up as a Zen art, not just something that needs to be done at the end of the day, but I'm wiping a surface down and thinking, this is Zen for me.
Yeah.
And then I'm waking up in that clean space and I'm thinking, okay. So I'm on the Reilly Anspaugh on the show today. SAG-AFTRA on strike, says her t-shirt. But it's not. Is it on strike? Oh, they are on strike again. No, they aren't.
No thanks to you.
Reilly, welcome to the show.
No, thanks.
So, are you striking this show? Perfect person.
No,
on
it's
strike?
just I feel like,
Yeah.
you know, with the rumors going around,
No
I feel like
way.
I needed to.
Yeah.
I know it's just, you know,
People-
I heard that during, a couple people have told me during the strike that you were doing some work.
I did just a little bit of AI Lilo and Stitch work.
Serious guy.
I crossed the picket line and I dressed up in a morph suit to be AI Stitch.
Can I say the Stitch? Lilo and Stitch is one of my favorite movies.
Yes, I like where you're going.
I kind of fuck with Stitch in the live action.
I think he doesn't look that bad.
It's not like a Sonic situation.
No, and Sonic, by the way, now looks great.
Sonic now looks awesome.
But Stitch,
I think Stitch looks really cute.
I think he does look cute too.
I think there are a lot of problems with the live action remake, but I think that he looks great.
I mean, Lilo and Stitch is so good
It's
too.
so good.
It's just awesome.
I love it.
You know, I'm excited. I don't care for the live actionification of everything. I think that's whack.
No.
But I'm excited for Lilo and Stitch.
I rewatched the other day one of my other favorite movies. I love animation. I rewatched Spirited Away, which is one of my favorite movies.
Maybe my favorite movie.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Same voice actress for Chihiro and Lilo.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Oh my God, it is.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Chihiro.
Yeah.
Oh God, I love that movie.
So
all the Studio
good.
Ghibli shit I eat up.
It's so
and my son
good.
Julian only watches pretty much Studio Ghibli. He watches Totoro and Ponyo and
What's the one about war?
Kiki. Porco Rosso? No. He hasn't watched Porco Rosso yet. But Totoro is okay, Ponyo is good, and he likes
Kiki's Delivery Service.
Delivery Service. Those are the three that and the other day, he'll watch them in that he'll watch like a 10-minute increment, and he'll go, Totoro, and then we'll check in on Totoro for 10 minutes, and he'll go, Ponyo, and we'll check in on Ponyo for 10 minutes.
Really
and that's his
cute.
TV for the day.
He's just doing his rounds.
He's doing his rounds.
He's just checking up.
But Reilly, what makes you perfect to be on the show today to answer the call? Because obviously you're here sometimes alone, sometimes with Jeffrey James.
Yeah.
I have tried to schedule a dual recording with the two of you.
Well, and we're prepping for a duel, so that's why it's like we actually can't be in the same place at the same time right now.
Correct. Yeah,
Is
exactly.
like, what time is it right now? It is 7:25. I'm meeting him.
High noon.
It's actually with daylight savings. It's going to be closer to 11.
And what is the weapon of choice for the duel?
The weapon is it is a jousting. Is that just a joust?
Jousting.
Jousting. So it's going to be our writing packets for Weekend
For
Update. And it's just going to be kind of us like, it's jousting and it's kind of us just like saying jokes at each
Tit
other.
for tat, being like,
yes.
The news
it's
this
like
week.
a rap battle, but bad.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But anyway, Jeff's not here, but you are here, and what makes you perfect to be on the show today?
I think what makes me perfect is that I'm really getting back into French press in a big way. In a really big way.
I really admire this.
And to me, that feels perfect and like very aesthetic.
It is so sort of it girl. I have a
feels
French
like I'm
press.
in a hotel.
Yeah, you're like pushing it down.
Yeah.
You're scooping it. And now a French press, I don't make at home ever. I don't have a French press, but I'm kind of a coffee guy. So I feel that I should get back into it.
And here's the thing. I feel like I'm perfect in that I French press coffee, but what makes me also like relatable and feels like I'm a perfect person to be here for a perfect person is that I need to better my ratio because it's bad. It's
an easy coffee to fuck up.
It's because so easy to fuck up.
The main problem with French press is that, okay, the whole thing about coffee.
When it's good, it's the best coffee you'll ever have.
Sure. The whole thing about coffee in general, beans, water, pour the beans through the water, water, and now it's coffee.
Yep.
And there's no longer coffee beans sitting in the water. Problem with French press, it's like, what if I do all the same thing? What if I let the coffee just sit there in the beans and then I poured it? So if you overshoot it by just a couple minutes, it can be ass.
And honestly, not even the time, because it's like the time I have down.
Yeah.
It's the ratio, and I don't know if it's like something about the press got fucked up, but basically it's like, listener, viewer, I'm just like you.
Yeah.
I take a sip out of my mug, and then I see the film of all of like the really tiny grains that are still in there.
Yeah, you're not,
And so then it's like, I see the bottom of the mug, and it's just sludge at the bottom.
Yeah, this is the problem with French press. You know what I'll say though?
And then my tummy is like,
all the single ladies.
All the single ladies.
I actually, you know what I'll say? Something I've been relishing in recently is enjoying bad coffee.
You talking to me, Willis?
That's exactly, it's like Jeff's always here, even when it's just fucking me. Jeff, I can't escape his ass.
He's in your bones.
Yeah, he is. He got a Mr. Coffee maybe like a year ago, and I remember going over to his place, and he's like, "Do you want a coffee?" I'm like, "It's 7 at night," and he's like,
"What?
I'm really getting into bad coffee lately." And he's like, "Let me put on my Mr. Coffee." I'm like, "No, I don't want any right now." And he made some, and I'm just like, "Why a Mr. Coffee?" He's like, "It tastes like shit." I'm like,
it really does, by the way. But I think there's a time and place for it. I think also most coffee. I'm going to say this. Most coffee in the world is bad.
Yes.
And that's, I've been a coffee snob my whole life. I've been a coffee snob my whole life. And there's been different points where I'm like, I won't even drink coffee that doesn't taste good. Or I'll have a sip and be like, ugh, this is yucky. I'm not going to drink it. I have opened my world to enjoying bad coffee so that I can be a happier person overall.
Miles,
you know what I mean?
I hear you, but I need, okay.
Gas station, I'm getting a coffee. It's like, oh, this is just what we have. I'm going to have it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's like if it's too watery, if it doesn't even taste like coffee anymore, that's tough for me. But Miles, Daniel and I were in San Jose for a film festival last week. We went to this diner. Yes, San Jose. Brag. It is the most corporate place I've ever been in my life.
San Jose.
Yes. Silicon Valley.
Oh.
We went to this diner next to the theater we were screening at.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time we were at this film festival, there was also like an AI convention going on.
Fart.
So everyone, you threw a cat and there was like 20 people with lanyards on, whether it was for the film festival or for this AI thing.
So
doesn't matter.
Threw a cat?
I forget what the phrase.
What the hell are you talking about?
It's like swing a cat.
You throw a cat. And
swing
are
a
you
cat.
Throwing cats?
Is that not a phrase?
Arrest her.
Swing a cat.
Swing a cat.
That's a phrase.
By its tail?
Yes.
Swing a cat.
I'm gonna look this up.
Somebody?
Well, if you swing a cat, fuck me. Okay,
if you swing a cat by its tail,
swing a cat phrase.
It's freaking out. You're swinging it around.
It's the phrase is not enough room to swing a cat. It's not a unit of measurement.
you were like you throw a stone. If you swing a cat around by its tail, you're going to hit a guy with a lanyard.
Oh, we're just a cat's throw away. So we go to this, it's like, it's like a crepe cafe kind of thing. And again, it is the most corporate like diner I've ever seen. But the menu looks good. It'll do. And I fuck with some diner coffee.
Oh, I love a diner coffee.
All the time.
Oh my God.
Miles, I've never tasted anything like this.
Yeah.
And I can really fuck with some bad coffee. I've never tasted anything like this in my entire life. It tastes like eating a printer. It was,
like beyond black.
Boiled. Yes, it was.
Boiled coffee.
It was. It was shocking. It took my breath away. And normally I could be like, whatever. It's, it's burnt, but 2 things of half and half in that. Like, I'm like, please, anything. I couldn't take, like, it's really mind-blowing to me.
No, I've been there. It
tasted like I was licking the floor of a Staples.
Sometimes.
Oh my God.
I think sometimes it's also like a diner like that, an establishment. They're just like, the way that they've done it, like if something has gotten misaligned and they're like, it's actually 10 scoops and we boil it all day.
It was shocking.
Yeah,
it was shocking.
That's
I really
foul.
I felt it in my bones. Like it was really
Felt it in my ass.
I felt it in my ass. I felt it's like, you know when you get uncomfortable and it's like your butthole tightens.
No, sometimes coffee to me, like if I have a sip of bad coffee will like activate a fight or flight caffeine response.
Yes.
Where you're like, it'll be like so bitter and you're like, ugh. Like there's something weird. But it wasn't even like
it was bitter. It literally tasted corporate.
It was soy sauce. It was soy sauce.
It was umami.
It was umami.
No, I would have chugged a cup of soy sauce. It was really,
anything.
I don't even know how to describe. It tasted like I was eating metal. It was really crazy.
That's fascinating. Well, I'll say that I guess the advice is enjoy bad coffee, unless it's real bad. But Reilly!
So your advice is have limits.
Have limits is the advice. Reilly, we have got to get to the speed round so we can calibrate. We have got to get to the speed round so we can calibrate so that we can aptly give people the advice.
I'm gonna be different this episode. I'm not gonna be like
energy?
I'm gonna be different energy because normally I come on and I'm like, oh, I'm so excited because I'm normally offsetting Jeff's like negativity and I'm like, oh, I'm so excited.
So you're gonna be negative.
I'm gonna. What if I was just like, whatever?
I don't think it's possible for you.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay,
whatever.
Let's go for it. Perfect outfit.
Perfect outfit. It's gonna be chainmail. Light went out. Perfect outfit.
Yeah.
Chainmail hat. A Bee Gees shirt.
This is like a manic pixie dream girl.
Pants.
This is like a manic pixie dream girl trying to seem cool. Probably a chainmail hat. This is like 2011 twee that I hate. I really hate it.
It's like what knights wear. It's like that chainmail like headpiece.
Sometimes I'll be scrolling on TikTok and you just think, holy shit, this person crawled out of 2009.
Yeah.
In a twee way, and I don't understand it.
Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Hit me with the
God, perfect final snack of the night.
Whoa, I need to be earnest. No, I can't.
See, come on, be honest, because this is a big question.
This is a big question.
It's important.
Okay. Perfect final snack of the night. Yeah. I will lay down my life for either. Are we going sweet or savory? Fuck.
Depends on what day.
Okay. Kettle salt and vinegar chips.
Oh, it's a final.
As a final. Washed down. And I mean chug as fast as you possibly can. I'm being so serious. A lemon spindrift.
Oh, chugged?
Chugged.
Oh, you're like so gassy after that.
Literally, I love chugging a lemon spindrift before bed.
You need to get into drugs because what you're doing is unhealthy.
Literally last night.
You're chugging a lemon spindrift to feel alive.
Before going to bed, I out loud said to Daniel, I said, oh, I gotta chug a spinny right now.
This is the Christian camp coming out in you.
I literally.
Holy shit, that's funny. Getting high off of that is insane.
Cartoon smoke coming out of yours.
Oh god, that's insane.
So I need lemon. I need tang. I
like
lemon.
the lemon spindrift. I think is the best one.
Yes,
I like the grapefruit, but it's
plus salt and vinegar chips. Ooh, baby.
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, I love a salt and vinegar chip. I think that to me, I'm almost what I've been doing recently is my finals has been ice cream, peanut butter on top of the ice cream.
Whoa.
I mean, I don't know what to say. It's not necessarily funny or interesting. It's just honest.
I will also do a handful of cold chocolate chips from the fridge. What's funny?
You got to get into drugs.
What's funny about that?
I think that chocolate chips are like...
so you can have ice cream and peanut butter, but I can have chocolate chips?
I have tried cold chocolate chips. I've tried to get into it.
Ghirardelli semi-sweet. Or Ghirardelli milk.
I've tried. But to me, chocolate is a melting pot. I've said this before the show. Chocolate's a melting pot. It doesn't belong in the cold. I really believe this.
Are you serious?
Unless it's thin. And you know what? A chocolate chip is not.
What does that mean?
Unless it's thin on an ice cream sandwich as a coating. Then I think it belongs. But
that's crazy.
A cold chocolate chip is wax.
Do you like cold cake? or room temp cake?
Both. I'll have both. I'll eat cake no matter
cold.
what.
Whatever.
No, I love a cold cake. I'm not pro warm over. I'll eat cake however it is. But I'm saying that chocolate chips specifically.
No, because there's a crunch aspect.
There's a wax
colder.
aspect.
No, because you're not having the Ghirardelli. You're not having the Ghirardelli. Ghirardelli wouldn't do that. Ghirardelli wouldn't have the wax aspect.
They're fancy. Perfect place to have 4 glasses of wine.
Oh, my couch.
Holy shit. She's insane.
My couch. No, 4 glasses of wine. That's going to go ahead.
To me, that's special occasion drunk. 4 glasses of wine. Is that sorry? You're thinking, no, that's me every day.
No. I'm thinking my favorite place to get drunk with friends is my home.
No, agreed. That's my favorite place too. At a party that I'm hosting. However, sometimes if I'm hosting, this is to me get-together status.
Okay, I'm not saying 4 glasses on like a Tuesday night on
my couch. So Daniel actually, after he proposed, he did leave. But if
I had a drinking problem at home, I wouldn't be chugging lemon spin drifts right before bed.
Right. You'd be able to cope in other ways.
Yes.
Daniel, watch this. I mean, to me, 4 glasses of wine, it's, it is a home. Someone's home. It's like, because it's like
someone's home is right.
I don't necessarily want to have 4 glasses of wine at a party. I also sometimes find that parties are too distracting for me to get really drunk.
Yes, I agree.
Especially parties that I host. I'm like, I'll like have half a drink and lose it. And then I'm like, but in a get together, like we're talking, 4 or 5 people.
Yep.
4 glasses of wine.
Oh, like truly 4 or 5 people
that's nice.
Sharing a bottle or 2 of wine. Like that's
nice.
Ooh,
that's divine.
Baby, that is DeWine.
Perfect car.
Perfect car.
That's right.
When I was a pick-me girl in high school, I would say a 66 Firebird, Pontiac Firebird.
Reilly. That's like, I didn't even know you at all. 66 Firebird. There's a different Anspaugh. 66 Firebird is so embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed for you.
But Miles, I wish you could have met me when I was in high school. You would have hated me so much. I was insufferable.
I mean,
I'm gonna cry.
That's so interesting. So do you think it's because you were like, oh yeah, probably my favorite car, 66 Firebird.
I literally would show.
I don't even know what that is. It's like I can picture it. Is it a Corvette? I don't even know what it
Pontiac. I think it's 66.
Probably a 66 Firebird. Anyway, my
It'd
parents are out of town this weekend.
This is literally
Let me see. Oh my God.
I don't know if you guys can see that. I would literally like have a photo of this at the ready and be like, yeah, when I'm old enough to drive. That's my dream car one day. Yeah, like wow. I'm just kind of like different like that. Like I don't want a BMW.
I
want a 6 Pontiac Firebird.
60 Firebird that plays records.
Yeah, just give me some classic rock and
classic rock's like better than modern music, I think.
Miles, you would have hated
That is interesting. Okay, perfect fruit.
Raspberry.
Really good answer. Yep. Perfect motivational text to send someone who got pantsed at their adult job. So your friend's been pantsed.
Is it underwear as well or just pants?
It's everything.
It's everything. Fuck.
Yeah. And it wasn't like sexual harassment somehow.
In this version, it actually wasn't.
In this world, it was, because being pantsed is funny, but like in the modern days, it's like, oh God, this is a crime. But
no, okay, but this one, for this one,
in the world of this, it's to me, it's like the idea of like, you heard that I get pantsed at work by like by a guy, and I tried to laugh it off, and like, what's the text you send me?
That you try and laugh
and
it off.
I was humiliated.
Yeah. This is a speed round. I'm sorry, I have to come up.
We are in the speed round.
And we are in the speed round.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, 3, 2, 1 at the top of my head.
Yeah.
Well, at least fuck me. At least I would send at least, and then you'd be like, at least what? And then I'd be like, and then I would buy me a little bit more time.
Well, at least what?
I was
Reilly?
Sorry.
Hello?
And now you're the funny guy in the office.
Blocked.
Miles?
Miles, hello.
Hello.
Finally, Reilly, perfect place to swim.
My couch. Perfect place to swim.
In my couch and a bottle of wine, probably.
In a bottle of Pinot. My perfect place to swim. I have only been to the state of Florida one time in my life. And I will say, the waters of Miami.
Oh, my.
I felt like an 8-year-old being told to get out of the pool.
Wow,
I was
really?
like literally in the ocean swimming for 2 hours and wouldn't get out.
Oh my God.
It was like I literally felt, I'm like, oh, I should go back in, but I'm having so much fun.
That's great.
It's perfect temperature, enough waves to body surf and kind of have that fun of being like, whoa.
Tossed around.
But not enough to be like
Scary.
fearing for my life.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
You know, I love that. I when I go to the ocean, if the waves aren't big enough to knock me around a little bit, it's not for me.
Really? You want big waves?
I'm big. I don't get to get, I don't know. My experience is not, it's hard for people to toss me around.
And boy, do they try.
Sometimes.
Boy,
Look, sometimes a guy just wants to get thrown around, okay? And I haven't had that experience much, except for when I go to the ocean and the waves are big. And so sometimes I like when the waves are big enough to just.
I love when the waves just kind of knock me around.
Sometimes I'll go
Is
into
this
the
real?
wave. Yes, this is real. I'll go into the wave and I'll just be like. And I'll just let it go. Goo! And I'm rolling around. I love that feeling. I don't know why. I just like to. It's like, I'll be like, and sometimes, honestly, in my head, you know what I'm thinking? Do your worst. Bring it on. When I was a kid, I used to slap the ocean and say, you don't have what it takes to knock me around.
didn't.
I did. I say, you don't have to take what it's knock me around.
When I was a kid, I was boogie boarding and a wave took me under and held me under so long that I couldn't breathe and I got really scared. So I'm terrified of big waves in the ocean. We could not want more different things out of the big bad blue.
Whenever a wave is big, I think probably could be bigger.
I literally see a wave that's maybe 4 feet and I'm like, not going near that shit.
Not going near it.
Not going near it.
But I think that's a good place to swim.
You slapped the water?
I slapped the water and went, like as if I was trying to anger it. I was going, psst.
You don't have what it takes.
I was like, you don't have what it takes to knock me around.
You're negging
I was like,
the ocean.
do your worst. I was spanking it. Spanking the ocean, being like, well, the waves should probably be bigger, right? Psh, that was nothing. Like I remember like a wave would hit me and I would like not fall down and I'd be like, that was nothing to me.
Oh,
I was like a little sassy brat to the ocean.
You were a brat to the ocean. And the ocean tries to knock you down and you're like, try again.
Try again.
Better luck next time.
Better
Bet you
luck
won't.
next time.
Bet you won't.
But Reilly, we're not here to talk about my problems with the ocean. We are here to solve people's problems, but before we do,
Oh my God.
if you like the show, consider coming to see us on tour. Woo! The live tour might already be happening, but maybe it's not. But we are doing shows in Boston, New York, DC. Those shows are mostly sold out probably, or they already happened. And also Nashville, Atlanta, Durham, North Carolina, Salt Lake City, Las Vegas, Minneapolis, and Denver. So get your tickets now so you can come see the show in the flesh. And if you love the show, consider joining us on Patreon, where you can get the ad-free extended version of every single episode, including this one, where Reilly shared her engagement story. She's newly engaged. She's a new fiance.
If you love the show so much, why don't you marry it?
Why don't you marry it? And you can marry it by going into us on Patreon. And also, there's bonus episodes every single Friday where we call back people from the show. We show you the live episodes that are fully shot, and we bring people up on stage and we solve their problems IRL, and we do twists on the format, etc.
That's fun.
So
I wish I lived in those cities so I could go.
That's exactly right. Reilly even wishes that she could see it, but she can't. So join us on tour, join the Patreon. But until then, Reilly, we have to answer the call. If you know me, you know that I am a daddy, and I'm also a business owner. So my time is in short supply, and I want healthy, delicious meals at the ready, because making dinner at the end of the day
feels exhausting. But luckily, I am saved by Hungry Root. Hungry Root is like having your own personal shopper and nutritionist all wrapped into one. They take care of the weekly grocery shopping, recommending healthy groceries and meals tailored to your tastes, nutrition preferences, and goals. They make it easy to eat high-quality, nutritious food and achieve any diet or health goals, from anti-inflammatory to gut-friendly, gluten-free or dairy-free, high protein, and more. I will say one of my favorite features of Hungry Root is the little snackies they send. We got these charcuterie snack packs that I absolutely demolished in the first couple days that we had the Hungry Root shipment, because what could be better than snacking on charcuterie? Also, the tikka masala chickpeas were something that was supposed to be a meal that I ate in the middle of the day because I got really hungry, and they looked delicious, and I can't confirm they were. I love Hungry Root. Take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/perfectperson and use code perfectperson. That's hungryroot.com/perfectperson, code perfectperson to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. hungryroot.com/perfectperson, code perfectperson. Does this sound familiar? You sign up for a subscription service and then you forget about it, and month after month, they're charging you. The subscriptions are there, but you're not using them. In fact, the first time I used Rocket Money, I saved the cost of Rocket Money because it canceled a whole bunch of subscriptions I had forgotten about, making me the king of money, the king of Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitor your spending, and help you lower your bills so you can grow your savings. See all your subscriptions in one place and know exactly where your money is going. For ones you don't want anymore, Rocket Money can help you cancel them. I really like the feature where they send you an email that's like, hey, by the way, Miles, you're spending this percentage more than you spent last month, or you're spending under budget actually this month, so congratulations on that. And that makes me feel really nice. You can easily create personalized budgets, and Rocket Money will even try to negotiate lower bills for you. They automatically scan your bills to find opportunities to save, and then you can ask them to negotiate it for you so they deal with customer service. If that doesn't sound like a treat, then I don't even know what does. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/perfectperson today. That's rocketmoney.com/perfectperson. rocketmoney.com/perfectperson.
Miles, I stapled my thumbs together at work, and it was a whole thing. And I need to know how to earn the respect of my coworkers again. Thanks.
Sorry. I really thought it was I stapled my thongs.
You said thongs.
I was like, why would she staple her thong together? I was like, maybe it fell apart. And then at work, she was like at her desk, like a staff meeting going on, everyone looking at her. I was like, that's interesting. She stapled her thumbs together and she needs how to get her respect.
That is so painful. I've never done it. The image of that
That's
is
horrifying.
so painful.
Well, we have to help this person because honestly, I thought it was their thong. Let's clarify that it wasn't their thong. Let's just double check because it might
We
be.
hang up after. Was it thong or thumb?
Thong. Huh?
Hello?
Hello! You called Perfect Person and we're here to call you back. I'm here with Miles, Reilly, and that's it.
Oh my God.
Now, Reilly, we are going to need a fake name for this person. What's a fake name for them?
Is Palm.
Yeah, that's
Cussing.
Palm, are you there? Palm, why don't you tell us?
I'm here.
Why don't you tell us where you, like what type of job that you work and how you stapled your thumbs together?
So I'm a drug dealer of sorts.
Sorry, what the fuck are you talking about? Wait, what do you mean you're a drug dealer? Sorry. What are we talking about here?
I work in a pharmacy.
Okay.
Oh.
So you are a
Palm was
drug
getting
dealer.
cute on us.
Yeah, you're getting cute on us, Palm. But so you sell hard medications to people. You're sort of the worst type of drug dealer. That's right.
Yeah.
Most intense. And how did you come to staple your thumbs together?
So I'm not the brightest person, obviously.
No.
Oh, it's okay, Mom.
No, I just have like crazy bad luck. So it's not even surprising that this happened. Like if any person were to do this, it would be me.
Come on, Pom. Don't say that.
Come on, Pom. Don't talk this way about my friend Pom.
Pom.
Okay, sorry. Hold on. I'm a little bit out of it. I need to pull over because I'm in the car. So let me...
Pom, pull over, okay? We'll talk you through this.
I'm pulling over. Okay.
Pull over, we'll
Pom's
talk you
thumbs
through
are
this.
still stapled driving a car.
You shouldn't be driving a car if your thumbs are stapled together. Okay, so you, your thumbs are no longer stapled together, is that correct?
No, they are all good now.
Okay, good to hear.
Pom, Miles did ultimately think that you said you stapled your thongs together.
Yeah, that is what I thought you said, and I just want to clarify once and for all, it was not your thongs.
No, it was my thumbs.
Okay. Good to know.
Thanks.
It was my thumbs.
So you now talk to me about how the thumb incident happened and what you feel was the cost at work.
Basically, my boss had left a stapler open to be refilled, and I kept passing by it.
Pom, were you tempted?
And I was like, hey, what's going on with this? And he's like, oh, it just needs to be refilled. And I'm like, okay. So I walk out and I put the staples in the stapler, and it's like one of those heavy duty metal ones.
Oh.
And for whatever reason, both of my thumbs were perfectly underneath where the staple comes out.
Pom, no.
Pom, no.
Don't know why I was holding it like that. A customer came up to ask me where something was. And she kind of caught me off guard. And so the stapler just went ka-chink right into my thumbs. And I think I got scared too. So not only did it staple into my thumbs, but then I pressed the stapler.
Oh!
So the staple went all the way into both of my thumbs, where one prong was on the left side and one prong was on the right side.
Oh my God. That is so dramatic. Was it through the nail? It
wasn't. It was pretty close, but it was kind of like further back in my thumb. So thankfully it didn't go through the nail.
Oh my God. This is a nightmare.
Yeah. So, and I'm trying not to panic. And the person is asking me like, oh, where is it? Can you point it out to me? And I'm like, no, I literally can't.
No, I can't. Oh
like,
my God.
Yeah, it's over.
Oh my God. Fully stapler comes with you.
Yeah, 2 hands and a stapler.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
my
like, you need to get away from me before I freak out, because I can't believe this just happened. And it hurt, obviously, so bad.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that's unbelievable.
I can't even imagine. Did you scream? Or was it like...
No, but I'm sure my eyes bulged out of my head. I don't know how he didn't notice something happened. So immediately I'm trying to figure out, do I make this a thing? Do I just pull the staple out myself? Do I tell somebody this happened?
Oh, man. Okay.
I tried to take the staple out, pulling my thumbs apart, and it's not budging.
Oh my God. How?
Holy shit.
That must have been so deep in there. How, are you pulling your feet? Oh my God. So did you have to find help?
Yes. So I go into the pharmacy where all my coworkers are and my manager's there. And they're all having an intense conversation. And I'm trying to figure out, do I interrupt? Do I just hang out? Or wait a second?
It's the saddest thing in the world.
It's so sad to be standing there with your thumbs together going, I'll just whenever you guys have a sec, I'll just be right here.
Exactly. So I go up and I'm like, guys, I don't mean to interrupt, but I just stapled my thumbs together.
Oh my God.
Oh boy. Okay. And the reaction was upset.
Yes, they all screamed and were like, what the heck? I'm just trying not to cry at this point because I'm like, well, this is already embarrassing that I did this, and I can't cry in front of them too.
Oh, Pom.
Oh, man.
In my department, I'm the bottom of the food chain. I am just like the cashier. I don't have any special whatever. So I'm already like, just at the bottom there. And so my manager comes up and he's like, well, I guess like I can take it out for you. And so he did. He ripped the staple out of my thumb.
Oh,
Holy shit.
oh, that's so intense. Okay, got it. So now the staple is out and we are still feeling that our reputation has been damaged at work.
Yes, because it has spread where I told a few people, after it happened.
Sure. It's a crazy thing to have happened.
Exactly right. Yeah.
But now people that are outside of my department are asking me, hey, how are your thumbs doing? Like, I heard what happened.
Oh, no.
And then I have other people across the floor giving me 2 thumbs up every time they see me.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so right, you're a cashier. You're not a pharmacist? You said you're just the cashier?
No, I'm just a cashier.
Okay, got it. So my hunch for you is what you need to do, because you're sort of like, I'm at the bottom here. You kind of want to like move on from this so it doesn't, and you don't want to have like worry about it, or like you don't want to be known as just this person. I think that the way you get through it is by owning it fully.
Miles, I was going to say lean in, Tom.
I think you gotta lean in.
Make it a thing.
I think next time your coworkers are having an important meeting, you go in and go, guys, I'm so sorry, but it did happen again. And they all look at you and you go, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Because like this, like that, them,
100% agree.
you know what I mean? Because it's such a crazy thing that happened. You obviously were in pain. Like I think that you sound like you're embarrassed that it happened, but also embarrassing things are only embarrassing if the beholder of the embarrassment bestows it onto others. That's a plaque. So you owning it and being like maybe you actually like bring in golden staples and you're like, oh guys, you know.
You walk into a room as if your thumbs are stapled together and you're like, oh, I'm kidding. Anyway, so that's going to be 30, 45.
Exactly right. Yeah. We're all out of Klonopin. Oh, my fingers are together. I think that any way you can own it is better, because also I think people like, I would imagine the people that are giving you 2 thumbs up are also kind of trying to connect with you.
Yes.
Yes.
That's true.
Unless it doesn't feel super malicious.
It doesn't sound like bullying.
No, it doesn't.
Unless it feels like
it. Right.
Because I think that's a very fine line. I think it's like them doing 2 thumbs up could totally be like, hey, it's all good. How silly. We're trying to connect it and make light of it.
Yeah, right.
Versus if they went up to you, like next to your ear, being yo, 2 thumbs up.
I guess it's not like middle school. You're like a grown adult with a job.
They like throw a stapler at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how does it feel? How would you feel about owning it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've been trying to do that already because they did say they were disappointed we didn't get a photo after this happened.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
For sure.
And so I had gone up to the security guy and I'm like, listen, you're going to see this footage anyway. But this happened around this time.
That's so smart.
Maybe
yeah, that's nice.
Pull up the footage from there. And he had said, like, it made his day. So I'm giving a good story to the people, which
really
makes me feel good.
No, that's really good. It's also like it's hard at work. Are you friends with people at your pharmacy?
I mean, kind of, but it's a very weird dynamic in the pharmacy. It's very much a hierarchy.
T.
Okay,
so it's,
Okay, T.
Me picking up my thyroid medicine, so are you like the popular one?
Yeah.
Right. No, literally, that's exactly how it is.
My rash cream, I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. Who's the jock? Yeah, that is funny. I mean, I think that, do you have other people that are also cashiers like you?
No, it's just me.
Oh, that's hard.
But you do have a monopoly on your position. Like,
That's a good
I
point.
do think that it's like you have now the cachet of like, you have the funny story. You are gonna be like in the breakfast club of the pharmaceutical world. You are like the cool, like I'm so silly. Can you believe this happened? I'm making light of it.
I almost feel like you want to have like, you know, those tickers that's like, it's been this many days without an incident.
Ooh,
it's been this many days since I stapled my thumbs together.
So specific.
Yeah, you keep pulling them.
That's really funny. I like that a lot.
I think like anything you can do to make your workplace more fun is good. And especially when you can own something that happened to you. Like, I'd also, you know, embarrassing things happen like this, but like, I wouldn't let it bother you. It sounds like you made everyone else's day more interesting by having this happen to you.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm trying to have a good attitude about it. They did buy Band-Aids for me because this happened. Like, now we have Band-Aids there, so
they didn't
we didn't before.
They didn't have Band-Aids at the pharmacy. What the hell kind of pharmacy is this place?
I know, right?
Wait, what the hell? They didn't have any Band-Aids in the pharmacy? Something's not adding up. Where the hell were the Band-Aids?
I don't know.
What are you talking about? Sorry, j'accuse. Where are the Band-Aids? There's no Band-Aids?
There are now.
So there's the teeny tiny ones that you get like after you get a shot, but not actual Band-Aids.
So you don't work at like a CVS. You work at a bespoke pharmacy.
Yeah. You could say that. I can't.
You can say Walgreens.
I can't be too specific.
Okay, no, really good point. Sorry. Me pressing you, me pinning you against the wall. Where do you work? Tell me where you work. Okay. Well, Palm, thank you so much for calling us.
Own it, Palm.
Own it 100%.
Get a tetanus shot, Palm.
Definitely get a tetanus shot. Those rusty staples at the pharmacy.
Yeah, I definitely should do that.
You have an amazing night, and thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah, thank you for calling me back. This is fantastic. I love how much I got the fart noise. Fantastic.
Absolutely. I will send it to you one more time.
Send it to
Go quietly into the night, Palm.
Thank you.
Bye.
Go quiet.
It was like I was executing her. Go quietly into the night.
Palm.
Stapled hands together, shooting her in the head. With the staple gun. Wow, that's so funny.
I love the image of like the social hierarchy of a pharmacy. That's so funny to me.
Yeah, like it's like, oh, her, she's the Regina George of the place.
And it's like whoever like gives out the person who does the shots. Like they're kind of like the rebel. Like, yeah, I don't really give out like the pills. Like my thing's more needles.
The retired Marine doctor.
Yeah, totally.
The guy who deals with all the pain meds, he's kind of the math whiz of the place. I'm imagining a heist, not a high school. Wait, oh my God. How is this movie not been made? Heist school?
Heist school.
Come on.
IP.
Delete it, Ashley. Delete it from the episode.
Heist school.
Heist school.
That sounds like a Snapchat original series.
It really does. A to-be original. Heist school. And it's like 1 minute and it's quick. And it is quick. It's something that got bought by Quibi, but they never made it.
Yes.
It shuttered before then.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really, really good. Dang. Have you ever stapled your thumbs together? Don't answer that.
Hey, Miles. My best friend and I stopped being friends with this girl. I know she's threatening to sue her. What do I do? Thank you.
She's pursued litigation. You're not friends with me anymore? I'll take you to court.
I'll see you in court.
That's insane. Anything legal is so petty and insane.
Let's have a coffee date. In court. A court date, that is.
Hello! You called perfect person. I'm here to call you back. I'm with Reilly Anspaugh.
Oh my God, Miles. Hi, Reilly.
Hi.
Wow.
Reilly, can I have a fake name for this person, please?
This person's name is Jester. Court Jester, that is, because we're going to court.
Okay, court jester. We understand that you used to be friends with a girl and now she's suing your bestie. Why don't you tell
Classic.
us? Why don't you tell us
We've
why
all
she's
been there, court jester.
Yeah, truly. Why don't we sort of what is it? Memento it. Let's hear why she's suing your friend, and then we'll work backwards
Through pictures.
Okay, perfect. I feel like I have to premise this is a very typical, like, perfect person fashion, but I'm high and about to go to bed. And so.
Hell yeah, court jester. This is awesome.
You are the target demo. Everyone who listens to the show is high, about to go to bed.
Okay, well, I feel like let me give a quick backstory on my friend and
Yes.
our relationship with this girl. So I have had this friendship with these 3 girls for like my entire life since I was 5 years old. And so it's a very long friendship, and we have consistently stayed really good friends. But in the past few months, like 2 months ago, me and my best friend, I think, can she get a name?
Yes, we need names for the best friend, and then we need a name for the third one. So Reilly, what's the name for the best friend? I'll name the third one.
Court jester, and then you have Her Majesty.
Her Majesty. So Majesty.
Her Majesty.
Her Majesty. And then the third one is going to be Hagrid.
Hagrid. That's so good. Okay. So me, Jester, and Her Majesty, we have kind of realized Hagrid and my other friends kind of like toxic behavior, especially Hagrid. And so we have distanced ourselves.
In a sentence, what was the distancing? What was that about? Like in like a short,
Shortened version is that my friend Hagrid, when she gets upset, she gets like very upset and just like outright mean, and has said like very hurtful things to me and Her Majesty, especially Her Majesty. Like, just really awful. Like,
Hagrid can get a little nasty. Hagrid can have a bad hair day, as it were.
yeah, exactly. Bad hair day. And like, it was multiple times of me trying to like set my boundaries and be like, hey,
Right.
I don't appreciate being talked to like that.
Mhm.
Totally.
And then like, she just like went way past the boundary. And so we were like, okay,
Right, for sure.
enough of this.
Yeah.
But so now going back to why I called you, Her Majesty,
Yeah.
he left a stain on Hagrid's porch. And this stain was from when she dyed her Halloween costume with fake blood. And it's a decent sized stain.
Okay.
Oh,
Interesting.
Her Majesty.
So Her Majesty dyed a costume on a porch, didn't put anything down, and was just like
It's a shit ton of fake blood.
slopping fake blood everywhere.
Yeah, maybe not everywhere, but I mean, like, she definitely was like, can I get the porch messy? Because I feel like this is the only way that it can happen. And she definitely did get it.
Sorry.
Not the only way it can happen.
Definitely not the only way.
I
that
have
can
to take that up with Her Majesty. That's not the only way that can happen.
Yeah, maybe in the lawn.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But
How big is
I don't
the
know.
stain?
That's what Her Majesty did.
Yes. So how big is the stain? Is it like the size of a body?
Person. Yeah.
Definitely not the size of a person. I would say like a size of
A PlayStation 4.
my hand.
Your hand. Oh.
I know you can't see my hand, but
It's massive.
My hand is huge.
It is the size.
my hand is gigantic. Actually, I have
hands.
Shrek's hand.
You have Shrek hands. Okay. Your hand, that's
No.
not that big. Not very big.
It's not super big, but it's still like noticeable on
Yeah.
the porch.
Okay.
And I remember whenever it happened, I was like, Her Majesty, like, you definitely should clean it up like as soon as you can. And she kept being like, like, I'll get to it. And now in January,
Yeah, that bad boy's in there.
It's deep.
and the porch never got cleaned up. It was supposed to get cleaned up by Her Majesty, never got cleaned up.
No, it never got cleaned up. She was too busy, putting on her costume and running around. And my question is that also, what type of porch is it? A wooden porch, like an old wooden porch? Is it a modern home?
So we are like all in our early 20s. And so it's just like a shitty apartment complex porch that's like, I don't know, just super small and already is very dirty.
Concrete?
concrete. Not to excuse the stain, because the stain should have been cleaned up, but it is like just a shitty concrete porch.
Oh, yeah. That's completely. By the way, you can power wash concrete.
Yeah.
It would get the stain out.
Yeah, yeah. But
maybe I jumped to the ending advice. but
no, we have litigation.
We
to
have a
get
litigation
through.
now. So this happened, the stain, and then what happened with the litigation?
So the friend reaches out after 2 months
Hagrid.
to Her Majesty.
Yeah.
Hagrid reaches out to Her Majesty after 2 months and is like, "Hi, I just want to talk to you on the phone. Like, I never, like, we shouldn't leave things on a negative note." And then my friend texted back and was like, "Oh, I don't really feel comfortable with that. Some other stuff." And then her Hagrid texted back and was like, all about the porch, like this big paragraph about how she needs to come clean up the porch or pay for power washing. And my friend, Her Majesty, doesn't want to, and I don't think I'm going to convince her that she can. But then Hagrid was like, I just filed something for small courts, and I'm not afraid to
use
like
it.
put you in small courts too and sue you for this stain.
Okay. Well, okay. So this seems like a pretty open and shut. Like, unfortunately, the friend that you had a falling out with is not the one that did the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Your friend, like right? Because Hagrid was like, "Hey, look, like my porch, you like did fuck up my porch."
I think it's good that you set boundaries with Hagrid. It's
100%.
like that's all well and good.
Yeah.
Her Majesty does need to pay for power
Pay
or
for
clean
it,
it.
or send someone to do it, right? Like,
yeah.
it's like, if you want to set a boundary with a friend and you're like, I'm on no contact with this person, that's fine too.
Yep.
But like, if you stain someone's home badly, you need to work on trying to fix that, regardless of whether the person whose home you stained is a baddie.
Honestly, at this point, I feel like I want to go over myself and clean it.
That might be the solution. Why are you sticking up for Her Majesty so much?
Well, I don't know. Like I feel like we've been friends. Like, we've all been friends the same amount, and she just is like very close and near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just care a lot for her.
Do you pick up, okay, maybe this is a leading question, but do you pick up the slack for Her Majesty in other parts of your relationship?
I guess a little bit.
Okay. All right, cool. Because it seems like Her Majesty did a problem. She did something that was bad.
Her Majesty's kind of giving Her Majesty.
Right? It's giving Her Majesty. And she's like, well,
I'm the jester.
Yeah, you're the court jester. You're like, kind of did nail it.
Yeah.
And Hagrid's Hagrid. But it seems like like you could, by the way, you could, if you just want everything to be okay and your friend not to get sued and you feel like Her Majesty is being stubborn, then you could just be like, all right, I'll go clean it. Like, but I do want you to notice that is you just taking care of a problem without Her Majesty asking, and it is definitely her being stubborn. Like, you know what I mean? The root of the problem is her being like, I don't want to do it. It's just her fault 100%.
Yeah.
So I think that it's like,
exactly.
If you can't convince her to do it, then like, and by the way, sometimes being a friend does mean backing up your friend who's in the wrong and like helping them when they're being too stubborn.
Yep.
Sometimes that is friendship. Yeah. It's like, okay, this person's like being, a little baby, and you're like, all right, well, you're being a little baby, and because I love you for these other reasons, I will pick up your slack. Sometimes that is friendship. So you can also do that too.
Maybe like if I pick up the slack and tell her exactly why I'm doing it, that'll show her like, maybe I should just like do this myself. And if not, then if I notice this again, then like, I don't know, reconsider.
I think so.
I like that idea of like
nice.
of you saying you'll do it and then explaining, and not as like a manipulative thing.
Yeah,
like
just
being like, hey, I'll do it, but this pattern is frustrating.
Yeah, like right. I can go over and clean this thing up, but like you did stain it, right? Like it is your responsibility to do it. Like she's our friend. By the way, she's wacky. It has almost nothing to do with Hagrid being wacky.
Yeah,
it's just like you did something.
It's just the principle of the tangible thing that happened.
Yes. And I think that it's also like you want a very core principle I think everyone should have is like, if you make a mistake, you should clean it up.
Yeah. This is a physical example. It couldn't be more literal.
Exactly.
It could not be more literal of clean up your own mistake.
Clean up your mistake. And by the way, she was like, she could have cleaned it up for weeks and months and it's set now. It's just like, okay, you know? So, I think that's how you got to tackle it. Hagrid seems, suing people seems exhausting.
Yeah, she's like doing medical school. Like, she does not have the time for this, honestly.
No. I wonder if she'd actually would file something or if she just said that to get it done.
That's what we think. Like, I was talking to my mom about this, not to go too off board, but we're like, maybe she just wants to control another situation.
Yeah, I think that's probably right.
Way back.
Right, exactly. And like maybe this is her way of, even though what she's doing might be manipulative, what Her Majesty did was wrong.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to solve that, And if you really, sometimes I say this to people, but it's like if you really want to be washed of the friendship, clean up the mess, and then it's over.
Clean up the blood.
Clean up the blood.
Yeah.
Clean up the blood she spilled on the porch.
Yeah, literally wash your hands of the red, and
that's right. Wash your hands of this, okay? Thank you so much for calling, Court Jester. I appreciate you, and best of luck out there.
You.
Best of luck out there.
Good night, Court Jester.
Good night. Sweet dreams.
Thank you guys. You guys have a great day.
Will do. Bye. That was cute.
I'm kind of nervous.
You're nervous about the blood?
Oh,
what's up?
I mean, it's like we were talking about Her Majesty for a while. Like, I just feel like
worried the Queen's gonna.
Yes.
Yeah, Her Majesty might. You don't think she would
this
listen
was
to
treasonous.
This was very
of
treasonous.
us saying like the Queen's in the wrong. The Queen's in the wrong.
Yeah, I shouldn't have criticized Her Majesty.
I know, and to the jester of all people,
she will put me to death.
With the staple gun.
Executing me.
Do you say data or data? In my house, you know that we say data. And for the longest time, I thought paying a fortune on my monthly data plan was just normal. That was until I found out about Mint Mobile and their premium wireless plans that start at just $15 a month. When I was looking around at different wireless plans and thinking about switching, I will say Mint Mobile being unlimited for $15 a month is an absolute steal, and it's also the most transparent wireless plan that I found that actually tells you what it costs and is upfront about that cost, and it doesn't cost you anything extra, which is a rarity when it comes to wireless plans, which can be extremely confusing upon my research. Say bye-bye to your overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, and unexpected overages. Mint Mobile is here to rescue you. All plans come with high-speed data or data, your choice, and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with all your existing contacts. Ditch overpriced wireless and get 3 months of premium wireless service from Mint Mobile for $15 a month. It's that simple. No matter how you say it, don't overpay for it. Shop data plans at mintmobile.com/perfectperson. That's mintmobile.com/perfectperson. Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month 5GB plan required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customer offer for first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details.
Well, we've got to take this next voicemail.
Hi, Miles. I think that somebody I know believes that I am the other woman because of my Goodreads activity. I don't really know what to do. I've never been in a situation like this, so maybe you have. Call me back if you have advice. Thank you.
What could that possibly mean?
And also, like, the friend believes the other woman to who? Like, in what situation? Or just that it's like generic and other woman? Like
the other woman, like, she thinks that this woman is cheating on their partner?
Or like someone's cheating on their partner with her.
I'm fascinated by this. I have to know. I simply have to know. We got to call this person back.
This is really interesting because it feels like the equivalent of like, oh, someone's been watching my show. Like you'd see like your show being watched.
Yeah.
But then it's like, wait, that's our thing. I thought we'd watch that together.
What do you
Does that
mean
make
he's
sense?
been reading Harry Potter?
Yeah. Which chapter is he on?
Logs my chapter. Invasive Goodreads.
Hello?
Hello, you called Perfect Person, and I'm here to call you back. I'm here with Reilly Anspaugh.
Ooh.
Oh
my gosh, hi.
Hi.
Reilly. Oh, I'm so nervous.
Oh, don't
Hi.
be nervous at all. We're here to help you.
No, be nervous.
Oh, yeah, be nervous,
Be
actually.
nervous. Be scared of
Be-
me.
Yeah, that's right. Reilly, can I have a fake name for this person, please?
I'm trying to find something that's apropos. It's going to go ahead and be Chapter.
Okay, Chapter, thank you so much for calling in. Why don't you tell us what is going on? Because we have some hint, but also I have so many questions.
So many questions,
And
Chapter.
What could this possibly mean?
I don't really exactly know what to do either, but basically, a few days ago, actually, my ex, it's been a while since we've dated, but he sent me this screenshot of one of his friends who I was friends with on Goodreads. And it was, I guess, of his ex talking about how she saw that he was liking things that I had read and vice versa. But like, I need to assure you that there's literally nothing going on, and I don't really know what to do. I didn't expect to be perceived so much because like it's like private.
It's so
too, but I
private,
think
yes.
it's like very, I don't know. I just like books. It was like Brandon Sanderson. I don't know. But yeah, I think to like give better context too, I feel like I'm a very like private, not like antisocial person, but
Yeah.
it was like very funny. But I was like, you know what? I actually would like some advice because I do feel like somewhat scared as well because he sent me the screenshot where I guess like she's very angry about it. It was like, who the hell is this person? Also, I don't know how she knew like my gender, considering my like profile picture is like a turtle, but my friend said that makes it obvious that it's a girl. So anyway.
What?
Turtles are girls. Everybody knows
Sharks
that.
are boys and turtles are girls.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, they could be both genders, right? Anyway.
Yeah. So here's I have a clarifying question.
Whoa.
So your ex-boyfriend texted you a screenshot of basically saying that his ex-girlfriend thought that you were like seeing him secretly?
I guess so. I think the implication was just like why are you liking this like random person's Goodreads updates? And who are you to? And I don't think that they're together either. I don't really know. It's kind of weird because I think he told her that we've like never met before, which I don't actually think is true. But at this point, it might as well be because it's been like a while, like maybe like more than a year. But I'm concerned if I ever like for some reason were to come across her. I mean, I don't think she would know who I am, but yeah.
No, I'm sure that
you're not a turtle,
You're not
so
a
she
turtle.
wouldn't recognize you.
Yeah, you're not a turtle, so I don't think that's a possibility. But the implication is that your ex is seeing someone that is worried about that you are seeing your ex again. Is that correct? But you said you've never.
No, this is okay.
This is your ex's friend.
Ex's friend.
Yes.
Sorry, it's
okay, got it. Your ex
like a Regency drama. There's too many relationships.
But no, so that's even. It's
even more removed.
Yes.
Okay, wait. Okay,
Yes.
so now I've got it around my hand. Okay, so let's give these people some names. So you're what chapter? Your chapter. Your ex-boyfriend is going to be
Novel.
Novel.
No, what were you going to say?
Horse. Your ex-boyfriend is Horse.
That's Horse.
Okay, so Horse is your ex, and you saw Horse for a while, but you guys broke up. Now,
right? Yes.
Horse's friend, Horse texted you, "Hey, my friend is like, and my friend's name is Reilly. Bacon. So Horse's friend Bacon has a girlfriend named Salad."
Oh my God.
And so Salad is pissed off because Bacon keeps liking your posts.
Yeah. And it isn't even like, to me, it's not like a lot more than usual.
It's not like keeps
just
liking.
like some random
Yeah.
books that I think that Bacon liked as well.
Is Bacon want to like other people's posts, or is it like was it noticeable
Bacon just liking your
because
posts?
it was like just yours?
I think it's like he just Bacon likes different
I don't think it was like special to me.
Right. It was right. Bacon's liking posts. Bacon's on Goodreads grinding.
I think Bacon just really likes Brandon Sanderson.
Oh, nice.
So,
I've heard those books are fantastic, by the way. I have never read them. Okay, so first of all, Salad is a lunatic.
Salad is really
could not be crazier.
It's not like Bacon's out there like commenting flames on every photo on Instagram. This is really fucking
Just
wild.
Too deep. We're in too deep on the internet. It's like Salad is like,
looking for a reason to break up with Bacon.
Yeah, and also
wait, I'm pretty sure they're not
already broken up.
I mean, I don't exactly know the situation, right? I didn't really ask. I don't really know.
Everything is further and further removed.
I have a question, and this is maybe going to seem insane, but I think the world we're playing in is already so insane. Are you sure that Bacon and Salad are real people?
Oh, no. I think Bacon's a real person.
Bacon's real. Okay, so but
yeah.
Bacon is a real person, right? But you're not quite sure.
But you've never met Salad.
Never met Salad.
I've never met Salad, but it sounds so funny. But I mean, I don't think that because again, this was sort of like, I guess Novel just thought it was funny, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, do you want to just see this like hilarious
please?
Because we don't really talk either, right? It was just like, oh, by the way, and it was just like a snippet of their conversation that was like, yeah, this is a lot to unpack, but my ex Salad texted me this, and then it was a screenshot of Salad's message, kind of going off on him about like, who the hell is Novel? Yeah. Or sorry, who the hell is Chapter?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So I kind of feel like I'm a spectator on my own life here.
You are not involved. I would not be worried at all.
You honestly couldn't be in a better viewing position.
Correct.
For this to go down. I'm so jealous of you, actually.
Yeah.
Because I would kill to be reading those texts. What I would give to see Salad and Bacon's texts together.
Salad losing her shit.
Because it's like, and I do think Horace sent that to you, not to worry. I think Horace sent that to be like, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah, Horace seems like, and you and Horace seem like.
Sorry, Horace. Right, I thought Horace was Novel.
Okay. Novel was his father's name.
We renamed Novel Horace. I know we had late names cooking, but by the way, as soon as we gave names, it became way easier to understand the story. I was like, I'm locked in. Salad's crazy. Bacon has an ex. But okay, so it's like, first of all, you have nothing to worry about.
Literally
this is just a
nothing
fascinating
at
scenario.
all.
If you wanted to poke the bear a little bit, I would log a book called Bacon. Just log a random book called the name of this the actual name of this person.
Or log like some erotica or something. Yeah.
I'm like paranoid that any of these people will listen to the podcast too. I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have talked about Brandon Sanderson.
We've shrouded it so much. I guess the only thing is by the way, Brandon Sanderson's so popular too.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
But no, you have nothing to worry about. I definitely wouldn't be worried about it. I would just say this is so
amazing. I've never heard of anything like this.
It is really hilarious. I agree. I did like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have done this, but I don't really know Bacon well at all. So I was like, you know what? Social media, this is for me. So I'm only going to like talk about books with my people who I actually like see in real life.
Yeah.
So I like unfriended him because I didn't want her to see like me. Well, maybe that was going too far.
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, maybe that's interesting. You unfriended.
Wait, you unfriended Bacon on Goodreads?
Yeah. Just because I was like,
not worth the drama.
Nothing to do with him, but I was just kind of like, I don't really know what's happening.
No,
here,
when you have a Salad in the mix, like I do think that I get that.
Cannon.
Salad is a
right. That's exactly. I've never heard of anyone acting like this. That's why I was like, I don't need to, engage in a war.
Yeah.
I'll just drop out and read some books.
That's so sweet, honestly. Hang on, I gotta kick the light back on.
Oh my god, the light! Oh my goodness, this is crazy. I feel like I can like envision both of you. Wow.
Well, Chapter, I mean, this is a fascinating conundrum. Yeah, I don't think you have anything to be worried about. You're just over there reading your books, and it seems like I feel like Salad is going through one of those things where after you break up, you just go into a full-blown panic and then you just like use jealousy and it erupts out of you in irrational ways.
Salad is probably like desperate to talk to Bacon.
Stalking
and
someone's
stalking
someone's activity on Goodreads is like truly insane behavior. You know, like I get like Venmo, people do that. You can see like who's interacting. Goodreads, seeing that like, oh, you liked that this person read a book. Oh, what are you fucking them?
Are you fucking this turtle woman? Yeah, she's a woman.
That's right. I know she's a lady. No, it's so psychotic. But no, hey, keep reading your Brandon Sanderson novels. It sounds like you and your ex are on kind of good terms now.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's chill.
That's great. I think it's always nice when that happens.
Yeah.
Well, Chapter, thank you so much for calling us. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have the most amazing evening. Get back to reading.
Oh my God, thank you. I hope you guys have a nice evening too.
Thank you, Chapter.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was so
I
sweet.
love Chapter.
I love
Chapter so much.
That was great.
I would pay an exorbitant amount of money to read Salad's texts.
Oh my God.
I can't even begin to. It's
unfathomable.
It's unfathomable.
Yeah, there are people in this world. I mean, if you just the right combination of jealousy and insecurity and you are on Goodreads.
That is some like twisted shit. I love it.
Yeah, wow. I mean, people are fascinating, Reilly.
Hey, you throw a cat, you find 3 fascinating people as the cat hits the ground, as I always say.
Well, we're going to ignore that piece of it. O'Reilly, this is, of course, the final segment of the show.
Do you agree?
If I throw a cat as hard as I can, it might hit someone.
No, I didn't say that.
When
I said
you're
if
throwing
you
the
throw
cat,
a
you're grabbing it by its tail and it's going.
interesting people as it hits the ground on the way down.
It's going apeshit. So.
Hopefully I'll have flung it by the time it'll try and get teeth to skin.
I'm going to citizens arrest you. Can you, by the way, imagine citizens arresting somebody?
That's a good short idea. Instead of trying to citizens arrest someone.
Such a good idea. Someone just preparing to citizens arrest.
That's really funny.
You have the right to remain silent.
Get ready for a day in my life as I prepare for a citizen's arrest.
Holy shit. That's so funny.
My ex has been liking someone's Goodreads for
citizen's arrest her. Get on the ground! Do you have a gun? No! Just go. Just go. Start the music over.
Oh my God.
Oh, Reilly. You're engaged, Reilly.
I'm engaged.
It's so exciting. I find that when I got engaged or I got married or like all the things that sort of happen in life that are big chapter marks. How does it feel to sort of be at a chapter mark? Because I think that is like I found myself looking back and being like, oh my God, I'm here. Like it's like you sort of look at your life as a trajectory sometimes and big goals, getting a big job, whatever. That stuff kind of clarifies things. So how does it feel to be at a chapter mark?
It feels exciting. I think also because we've been together for as long as we have, like it doesn't feel like a whoa, but then it does. Like it does and it doesn't. And I think it was because like it wasn't a surprise that we got engaged. Of course. It was, we've talked about, it's like we want to get engaged this year. It's like I knew it was going to happen and it felt right. And so I think in that way, it's like I do feel weirdly older. Yeah. Like, or I just feel a different kind of like, oh wow.
No,
like
there's something funny about it.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I've just felt much, I don't know, more grounded and more like, I kind of did a thing. I'm adulting. I'm engaged.
Oh my God. I want to citizens arrest you.
I'm going to citizens
arrest. Get down!
Finger gun, get down.
Get down, I staple my thumbs together.
But it feels good. It's, yeah, it's really like, it feels, I don't know. It feels great. My fiance's mom, my future mother-in-law, she was so funny. She had a great insight. She goes, when you get engaged, you're a celebrity for like 2 weeks.
That's true.
And then after that, everyone's kind of like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's exactly right. Like the feeling was like, oh my, like the first couple days getting to tell like our closest friends and family, like over the phone, like before we posted about it, like getting to, that was really special. And we didn't post about it for a couple of weeks because we just wanted to like that feeling, like we wanted to just hold on to that being just for us as long as we could. And that felt great. But then as soon as we made that public, it was so funny. Like she was bang on, like for a week and a half. I texts and calls and letters and like all stuff. And I was like, am I a princess?
Yeah, right.
And then this like past 2 weeks, everyone's like, oh, that's cool. So, can you actually email me that? Like,
I'm gonna need the final.
Yeah. And I'm like, but
it wears off.
But I'm engaged. I'm just engaged. But it's so exciting and getting to, I know I said this earlier, but it's like the world is on fucking fire right now. And so to get to have something that makes me feel joy and optimistic and is like bringing my family together, that feels really fun. And also Josie's parents aren't living in sin anymore.
That's
like,
really important.
It's really important for my dog.
Your dog's like,
her
holy
owners
shit,
are,
guys, we dodged a big one.
I know. She was really, I think like we've had her since October. And we've got, just like she sleeps in the room. She has a crate in the room with us. And so it's like, she'll see us getting into bed at night. And she's just like, guys, like, I won't say anything, but like, I'm not happy about this.
She's like, I'm going to sit in the crate and I'm going to kind of be pissy.
Yeah.
I won't whine because I'm well trained.
But like, we all know that like, this isn't right.
Birdie was sleeping in the crate. We would do the crate for, I think, the first year, something like that. Really, really helpful training tool. Mm-hmm. He does sleep in bed now with us, and it is me, very tall, my wife, very tall, our giant dog, sheepdog, our son, and he goes to sleep in his own bed, then always wakes up in the middle of the night and comes into our bed.
That's really cute.
And we have another baby on the way, and so we're like, there's gonna be 5 of us.
You're gonna have to get a California king.
You're gonna have
California king. Oh no, Miles.
But we're running out of space.
Oh my God. Well, new baby's just gonna have to fucking deal.
Apparently, I heard a story of there was a family that it was like 3 kids, the parents and a dog or whatever, and they just got 2 queen beds next to each other. And they all slept in the same bed. And I was like, that's really cute.
That's really cute. Or you could make your new kid like have to work for it or be like, why do you think you should be in here?
Oh, do you think you deserve the new bed?
Oh, you showed up late to the party, actually.
You're saying that to my baby.
Oh, you think you deserve the bed?
You think you deserve the bed?
Julian got here first.
That's right.
So
Julian did put in the work.
Finders keepers.
So finders keeper.
Losers weepers.
You can sleep in Birdie's room. You can sleep in Birdie's bed.
You can sleep
on my doggy bed. Reilly, that's the show. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Where can people find you if they want more Reilly?
Oh my God, and who doesn't?
Am I right?
Sorry, I'm engaged.
She's engaged.
So you can't
back off.
Have me. Oh my God. You think you could just have women? Misogyny alert! All aboard! Misogyny alert! Do it without smiling or laughing or like kind of even crinkling your eyes.
All aboard! Misogyny alert!
That was terrible. That was really good.
Very scary.
Okay, my turn. Oh, fuck.
You can't even do it.
All aboard! Fuck me. You can find me on Instagram at Reilly Anspaugh. ReillyAnspaugh on Instagram.
Let go.
I'm on TikTok at Reilly Anspaugh. I don't really post.
Oh, you got to be posting dancing tutorials.
Oh, you're not posting. Reilly, you have to be posting like dancing
Disney
tutorials. And Disney bounding. All aboard! Disney bound alert!
like some sort of Harry Potter teacher. Anything from the trolley?
Anything from the trolley? Pumpkin pasty?
We talked a lot about Harry Potter. Hagrid.
Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at right now because review is done.
Oh, yeah, that's
but
right.
But if you want to listen to review, we have a whole backlog of episodes.
You have a bunch of shorts also. Are any of those out available for people to watch?
Yeah, Chauncey as a film I did with my fiance. And then Homewrecker is a feature that we did that's doing its festival run right now. So I don't know when it will be available to watch, but hopefully soon. ReillyAnspaugh.com for like kind of updates like that.
Let's go.
And yeah, coming out with it's like I'm in between liminal spaces right now. Working on a new pod, working on some Watch this space for
big Reilly updates.
Huge. And that's what they call me on the street. Oh, there comes Big Reilly.
Oh my God. Well, check Reilly out everywhere. Check Big Reilly out everywhere. And if you ever
please no one call me Big Reilly. I'm so body dysmorphic.
Comment below, Big Reilly. Shout out, Big Reilly. If you have a problem you're not sure how to solve, just remember that no matter who you are or where you are, perfection is only a call away.
That was a Headgum podcast.